Good morning, traders. It is 4:22 a.m. and I just took one trade here in the pre-market. Today is Wednesday, January 6th. I got it on video right here. Started the recording right at 4 a.m. and then I restarted Webull because it helps the pre-market top gainer list load or reset. So ISR was the number 2 volume traded stock at 401 with almost 25,000 shares, which is a lot for the first minute of the pre-market, and it's a reasonably low float, 86 million. I like to be at 80 million or less, but it's pretty close, and it was up 192% from its previous day close. So and the price was good. All right, so I got it up here on my watch list, and the first thing I do is mark out the high of the aftermarket, which was actually the very last candle of the aftermarket right here. So my criteria for getting into a trade is it's got to break through the aftermarket high, which it did on the very first candle, and then pull back. So I want to see it break through and pull back, and then I get in for the break of a 1 minute candle. Now, this is not ideal price action because this is kind of like a green to red move. Although this red candle is a little bit less engulfing than the green one, which means the buyers are a little bit stronger than the sellers, but it's really close, so it's not very definitive. So I was just checking other things like the daily chart, and I noticed it was trading way above previous days, so it was good on the daily chart. So here's finally pulling back real hard. Now it's looking like it's going to reverse. So as soon as I see the break of this candle, that's one of my entries. The spread was moving a little bit, but and I was trying to see if I could drag this over into this box so I can keep a better eye on it, because I didn't want to enter if the spread was too large. Like right there, it's 40 cents. I think when I got in, it was small again. And that's one thing you got to keep an eye on when you're trading pre-market. Okay, so spread was still pretty large, but I got the entry that I wanted, essentially. I wanted to buy for the break of this candle, and that was the closest thing. But that could have been bad because the spread was pretty large, so I kind of got lucky on that one. So now I'm marking out my where my stop price would be. And I think I basically considered 2R 10 cents, 1R 10 cents based off of the size of this candle. I didn't really include the gap. And so 164 was my original 2R target. So I put in the order. And then, there's a couple things that I didn't like about this. Like this price action isn't ideal. And I also noticed there was some resistance here at this level and that's because that was the aftermarket high. So what I ended up doing was so this was to sell 75% at 2R. So I decided to change that and sell 50% at 1R. Well, a little better than 1R, 156. So now the price comes down below my my entry, but it's still way away from my stop loss. And there it came up. I'll show you that in real time. Came up pretty quick and hit my 1R 50% order. So now I decide if it hits that 2R price that I'm going to sell 50% again, so half of the remaining shares. It actually did hit 164 on this candle, but I just missed it. So I brought it down just a little bit, and then I got filled here at 163. So that was pretty good. So far, the trade is going well. Obviously, I probably could have just sold that 75% at 164. Maybe, I mean, the very high was 164, so I probably would have had to pull it down 1 cent to get filled. But I just didn't like the way the price action was moving. And also, I should say that I was eager to get out of the trade because this is the only trade I can take today. I've got to do something a little later this morning. So I was eager to get out of the trade and get back to bed before I have to get up. And I've got kind of a busy day ahead of me, and I won't be able to trade the rest of the day. So I wasn't looking to be in a trade for very long. So kind of looking for excuses to get out. Still holding 7 shares at this point. Started with 25. I was looking at the 5-minute. So I didn't really like all of this mess. Normally it probably wouldn't bother me, but being that I wanted to end this trade. So once I see it kind of hold that level, I just sell half again. Then it popped up again, and I sold half again. Then it started to reverse there, and I just decided to get out of it because of all the things I just said. I just wanted to be over with because I want to get back to bed. But I wanted to make this video first while the trade was fresh in my mind. So that's it. And I didn't enter the stuff into my spreadsheet yet. But let's see, just look at today only. So that was that trade 319, which is pretty good because it was a $36 trade. That was how much those 25 shares cost, $36. So it's like an 8.8% return on that trade. If I would have sold everything at 164, it would have been a $5 trade, so would have been a little better for sure. But I still got decent amount close to the 2R, and already up over 0.5% on the account. And that, like I said, should be my only trade today because I don't think I'll be back even for the aftermarket. So just added a nice little bit to the year so far, this is the 3rd trading day, and I'm already up almost 3% on the whole account. So pretty happy with that for a small cash account and only trading, with no more than 50% of my buying power every day. So hope this video helps you guys, and let me know if you have any questions about it. And I'd like to say just keep trading your plan, trade your strategy, and always take your stop losses. If you're losing more than you're winning, maybe rethink your trading plan. All right, take care.